everyone, 4th grade Pasco County students. My name is Mrs. Day and I'm the math coach over at James Marlowe Elementary School. Here to facilitate the second lesson on problem solving. Word problems. So we did word problems in lesson 10. We're going to continue that in lesson 11. I'm only going to model one. I'm going to give you two for you to practice because word problems takes practice. So let's go ahead. So excited. I do love teaching some word problems. That is one of my favorite things to do now. And then it does have more than one step. So you do have to think it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be something I can do one thing and be done. I can solve multi-step word problems. So that's more than one step. Keep that in mind. Today, you do not need your Learn book. You just need paper or your math journal because I took problems from homework and the problem set, and I didn't want you to have to look through different books. So I just have them in the presentation for you to be able to read and be able to work out your problems. So remember, anytime you can push pause and be able to write things down, or you can go ahead and go back and rewind and re-listen to it. Make sure you have a writing utensil and your mathematical brain and your growth mindset over word problems. All right, once you have all that stuff, we'll go ahead and get started. So pause your video, make sure you're ready to go, and then we'll get started. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Ashley ran a marathon and finished in 1 hour, 40 minutes after PJ, who had a time of 2 hours, 15 minutes. Carrie finished 12 minutes before Ashley. How long did it take Carrie to run the marathon? Whew, we didn't start easy today, did we? We have a lot of information here that we need to digest. Remember, we're going to digest it one chunk at a time. So let's start with Ashley. Let me get my pen on, because that's the one thing I keep forgetting to do is my pen on. There we go. Ashley. We're going to start with Ashley today. So we're going to put an A for Ashley. Ashley ran a marathon and finished 1 hour, 40 minutes after PJ. Did Ashley take longer than PJ or shorter than PJ to run? Well, she took longer than PJ. So I'm going to put PJ down here. And I don't know yet because I haven't read it all the way and digest that chunk yet to know how long PJ ran. But here's PJ. And Ashley took longer. Actually, let me make PJ a little bit smaller because we'll do eraser pen. Let's start one more time because I have a habit of making it too long. So here's Ashley. Here's PJ. All right, PJ is going to be long, about that long. Ashley ran PJ's time, but she took 1 hour and 40 minutes longer because she finished after. So whatever PJ's time is, she did PJ's time and 1 hour and 40 minutes after. Make sure you write this down. If you need to pause to get it done before I move on, that's fine. But make sure you write these notes down because you're going to see a problem similar to this in just a minute that you need to solve on your own. Let's go to the next chunk. We did the chunk of Ashley ran a marathon and finished 1 hour, 40 minutes after PJ. That's right here. Who had a time of 2 hours and 15 minutes? So PJ had a time of 2 hours, 15 minutes. So if this is 2 hours, 15 minutes, what is this time? Very good. 2 hours, 15 minutes. Perfect. All right, so we have all of that information right there. Now let's look at the next chunk of learning. Carrie finished 12 minutes before Ashley. So is Carrie's going to be longer or shorter than Ashley? It's going to be shorter than Ashley. So I need here is, and we're going to make her shorter than Ashley. I'm going to dash it out so I know how long it took Ashley, because how much less? How much is this box of Carrie's if she finished before Ashley? This is worth 12 minutes. Okay. Here, we don't know how long it took Carrie because it hasn't told us. And actually, if we read the question, how long did it take Carrie to run the marathon? That's what we're looking for. That's our missing piece. So, how do we figure that out? Well, do I really care about PJ's time anymore? No, I just needed PJ's time to know exactly how long Ashley ran. So now I need to focus on Ashley. How much time did Ashley finish? How long did it take her? Well, I'm going to take my 2 hours and my 15 minutes, and I'm going to add that to 1 hour, 40 minutes. Okay? So I'm going to add my like terms. I have 15 minutes in my 40 minutes, which turns out to be 55 minutes. Ooh, that's less than an hour, so I can leave that. That's perfect. We have a 2 hour and a 1 hour, and that's 3 hours. So Ashley took 3 hours and 55 minutes to finish her marathon. Carrie finished 12 minutes before Ashley. So are we adding 12 minutes or are we subtracting 12 minutes from Carrie's time? From Ashley's time for Carrie's time, sorry. We are subtracting. She ran to here. So I need to subtract this 12 minutes. So I'm going to take my 3 hours that Ashley ran in 55 minutes. And I'm going to subtract 12 minutes. It's an ugly 2, but that's a 2. 2 minutes. 5 ones minus 2 ones is 3 ones. 5 tens minus 1 10 is 4 tens. So how long? Do I have any hours? Nope. So that's 3 hours. How long did it take Carrie to finish her race? 3 hours, 43 minutes. Go ahead and push pause and make sure that you have this down in your notebook. All right, so you got that written down in your notebooks. So let's go ahead, and that's the only modeling I'm doing for you today, because we did it yesterday too together. So I'm going to give you some time to do these 2 problems. I have typed them up into the PowerPoint, so you're going to need to pause your video and solve these 2 problems. I did put your reference sheet up here just in case you need it. Go ahead and do your read, draw, write, and when pause, go ahead and work on it. And when you're done, push play and we'll go over the answers. Good luck. I know you've got this. Nothing can stop you. All right, welcome back. Let's see how we did. All right, this one, I told you to take notes because I'm telling you this one was going to be similar to the last one we did. So Lauren ran a marathon and finished 1 hour, 15 minutes after Amy, who had a time of 2 hours, 20 minutes. Casey finished 35 minutes after Lauren. How long did it take Casey to run the marathon? All right, well, let's start with Lauren here. Lauren ran a marathon and finished 1 hour, 15 minutes after Amy. So we got to do Amy's as well. So this is what Amy and Lauren ran. And then Lauren ran more because it took her longer by 1 hour, 15 minutes. Okay. So we did that very first chunk there. So let's go ahead. After the comment tells us that Amy, who had a time of 2 hours, 20 minutes. 2 hours, 20 minutes. So if this is 2 hours and 20 minutes, what is this amount? This represents 2 hours, 20 minutes. Nice job. All right, let's do Casey. She finished 35 minutes after Lauren. So here's Lauren. So she finished 35 minutes after Lauren. So she ran Lauren's time and 35 more minutes because she did it after Lauren. Okay? Because she took longer than Lauren. How long did Casey run in the marathon? Well, I don't want to know just this part. I want to know her whole part. So that's where it's a little bit different than the last thing that we did. Okay? So let's go ahead and figure it out. How much is this? Well, I got to figure that out by adding Lauren's time. Lauren ran 2 hours, 20 minutes, plus her 1 hour, 15 minutes. So 15 minutes and 20 minutes equals 35 minutes. 2 hours and 1 hour, add those together, you have 3 hours. So Lauren ran 3 hours, 35 minutes total. And then Casey ran an additional 35 minutes. So now we need to figure out, we have our 3 hours, 35 minutes, and I'm sure you added 35 more minutes. 5 minutes plus 5 minutes is 10 minutes, so I need to put that there. 3 tens plus 3 tens is 6 tens plus 1 more is 70 tens. And we have 3 hours and 70 minutes. But I can go ahead and change this and decompose my 70 minutes into 60 minutes, which equals 1 hour. And then I have 10 minutes left. So I add my 1 hour to my 3 hours, and she actually ran 4 hours. And I can't forget about this and my 10 minutes. So Casey actually ran her marathon. Casey ran a total of 4 hours, 10 minutes. If you have questions, please reach out to your teacher or rewatch and pause so you can make sure you have this in your notes. I'm sure you guys did a great job. Let's go ahead and look at number 2. Ooh, Mr. Foot's desk is 12 feet 6 inches wide. Its length is twice the width plus 3 more inches. How long is his desk? Oh, well, let's go ahead and start and figure out how long his desk is. First, we know that Mr. Foot's desk is 12 feet 6 inches wide. So I know the width. So I'm going to draw my tape diagram here. And it's 12 feet 6 inches. The length is twice. Ooh, so not just once. We've done this before. But 2 times. So each one of these is 12 feet, 6 inches. This is a really big desk. 12 feet, maybe, 6 inches. And plus 3 more inches. So I need to put a little bit here and do 3 inches. I want to know the length, the total length of his desk. So what do I need to do? Yes, I do. I need to add all of these up. So I have 12 feet, 6 inches. I have that 2 times. And I have 3 inches. I almost put that in the wrong unit. Be careful you match up your units. 6 inches plus 6 inches is 12 inches. Plus another 3 inches is 12, 13, 14, 15 inches. Okay, 12 feet plus 12 feet is 24 feet. Can I make this into another foot? I absolutely can. 12 inches make a foot. So I can decompose 15 inches into 12 inches and 3 inches. So his desk is actually 25 feet, 3 inches long. Mr. Foot's desk is 25 feet, 3 inches long. So I am sure, again, Mrs. Day's way is not the only way that you can go ahead and solve these problems. There's many different ways you can solve these problems, but those was just one way that I chose to solve. If I could see others, there is plenty of others to be shown. You guys did a great job. So you've spent 2 days doing some math problem solving, which hopefully I have maybe eased up some anxiety for those that have anxiety over word problems, because if you take it chunk by chunk and little by little, then you can all draw a picture and able to solve that problem. Alrighty, what's next on our agenda for today? Well, let's celebrate. You guys were kicking it. You guys did a great job. Let's do a seal of approval. Great job, guys. You have about 20 to 30 more minutes that you need to be working in that Zearn lessons. If you need to contact your teachers, please do so. Make sure that they know where you are and how you're doing, and make sure you get anything you need to them. Until next time, I will see you later. Have a great day.